Hi, this is Tasneem Noor. I'm the Faith Connector, and today I want to speak to you about disappointments. Why? Because disappointments are real. They come. Everyone has been disappointed and will be disappointed in the future. And we need to be able to deal with our disappointments in a way that will help us to move forward with them, through them, rather than staying stuck, right? So my intention for shooting this video is to share with you the 4 steps of how you can deal with disappointment in a way so you're not stuck. You don't stay stuck in that disappointment. And the first very step of dealing with disappointment is to acknowledge. To acknowledge your disappointment, your sadness, your judgment, your guilt, whatever else it might be that comes up for you because of what has just happened. And so let me share with you an example. I had a major disappointment this weekend. Okay, it wasn't like, actually, you know what? No, it was major. I was going to qualify it and say it wasn't so bad and da da da, but it felt major. So I'm going to call it major. See, I am acknowledging my disappointment and not making it smaller because it shouldn't be or whatnot. So step number 1 is to acknowledge. I was disappointed because literally, and I'm not exaggerating, after years of coming to a decision, after spending hours in the showroom, after spending a lot of money, investing a lot of money, we finally, as a family, decided to get a Toyota Sienna 2022, a brand new car, and convert it into a wheelchair accessible van for my brother. And we put in a whole lot into it, and then we finally got the car. We finally went to the conversion place that converts vehicles for wheelchairs, makes them accessible, only to find out that the vehicle we got cannot be converted. What? I seriously felt like wait, there has to be a problem. There has to be some way I got this wrong, or there has to be something like that just can't be, right? So I had to, once we sat in the car and we told the people like, okay, we'll get back to you, thank you, da da da. I was just like, I'm sad. I need to acknowledge my sadness. And behind that sadness was some guilt of, oh, even with all the due diligence that I did, apparently I missed something and it wasn't enough. And the thing that I was most disappointed about was that we're back to square one. We don't have a car. We don't know what car will work for us and the customizations that we need for it, for my family, for my brother. And we're back to square one. And it just sucks. It sucked. So that takes me to step number 2, and that is accept. Acknowledge is saying, I acknowledge, like, okay, I'm getting sad here. Accept is a second step, or a step of its own, because it means that you take a deep breath and you don't just acknowledge it. Like, I'm not just acknowledging these trees behind me, right? But I'm actually saying I accept the presence of these trees. I accept the presence of my emotions, of my sadness, my disappointment. And that acceptance is what allows us to process it, the emotion, in a healthy way. Because this is the thing. If you're quick to move on, say, oh, no big deal, oh, I'm not disappointed, oh, action, 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 and you don't take the time to acknowledge and accept, then what you're really doing is denying a part of you. You're actually being untrue to yourself. And the only way to move forward in a healthy way, so the judgment or the anger or the disappointment or those kinds of things don't come back, is for you to acknowledge and to accept so you can move forward. And so those are steps 1 and 2. Once you're in that place where you're more grounded, you're more, what do you call, like, more grounded, more at peace, more ready, more, in your body at peace, then you're in a better place to make a choice. An informed choice of, what do I do? Okay, I've taken time for some self-care. Now what do I do with the emotion? What do I do to move forward? And then the step number 4 is you take action on the most empowering, expansive choice that you have from all the things that you brainstorm. So those are the 4 steps on how to deal with disappointment. And share with me how they work with you. Let me know what you think, if they make sense, if you have any questions, if you have any experiences. I'm down to hear, would love to hear, and stay connected. Bye.